So we are here in the page 15. Starting the exercise 4A, we keep talking about interviews. I will play an audio here, and you must answer these two questions. What types of interview are they? And which interviewee doesn't follow the 5 tips that we talked last class? Just take a look very fast in the 5 tips. Take a look just to be prepared for the audio. Okay, Sven?
Yes, okay.
I will play the audio. Pay attention.
Unit 1. Recording 5. 1.
And what about your expectations of the course?
Well, as I've said, I've studied English for many years and spent time in Britain, but that was a few years ago. So for me, the most important thing is to just refresh and try to remember my English, practice speaking and listening.
Okay, you've got a very good level of English, so we'd put you in the advanced class. Is there anything else?
Could I ask a question?
Of course.
I can take the morning class from 9 to 12, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
And in the afternoon there are optional classes?
Yes. These are special classes with a special focus, like English idioms, conversation, pronunciation. We have the full list here.
I see. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, well, thank you very much.
So what is this interview about?
I think it's about university.
No,
No?
no, it's not university. Diane, what have you got?
And the option one should be prepared.
No. What kind of interview is this? The first question I asked you. What types of interview are they? What interview is this?
Oh, okay, sorry.
No?
No.
But the chips, how was this interview? Was a good interview? The guy was prepared?
I think yes.
Okay. I will play again, then you try to check the kind of interview.
Recording 5. 1.
And what about your expectations of the course?
So it's a course, okay?
Yes.
Expectations of a course.
Well, as I've said, I've studied English for many years and spent time in Britain, but that was a few years ago. So for me, the most important thing is to just refresh and try to remember my English, practice speaking and listening.
About he speak English or English course?
It's English course. So she says something now about the English one.
Okay, you've got a very good level of English.
Love English.
You have a very good level of English. So he wants to practice the English, the listening and something else he said before, speaking and listening.
Speaking.
So for me, the most important thing is to just refresh and try to remember my English, practice speaking and listening.
Okay, I will go into the end. And so here answers now we can go together to do this one. What does the student want to practice?
English. Listening, speaking.
Listening. What types of classes are in the afternoons?
Os dias? Não.
Não, que tipos de aulas tem à tarde? Okay, I will play again.
Okay, you've got a very good level of English, so we'd put you in the advanced class. Is there anything else?
Could I ask a question?
Of course.
I can take the morning class from 9 to 12, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
And in the afternoon there are optional classes?
Yes. These are special classes with a special focus, like English idioms, conversation, pronunciation. We have the full list here.
I see. Thank you.
No problem. OK, well, thank you very much.
Hello, Luana.
Hello.
What kind of classes are there in the afternoon?
Special
class.
Indian English.
Indian.
Eu entendi isso. Não.
Yes. These are special classes with a special focus, like English idioms, conversation, pronunciation. We have the full list here.
15. Yes. Okay, so that's it. Oops. We are listening, we are doing this exercise here on a 4A. I am playing an audio and you need to answer. What type of interview is this? And if the person follow the tips that we saw the last class here, the previous page. 5 tips. I will play the second person.
I see. Thank you.
No problem. OK, well, thank you very much.
Starts now.
2. There are a couple of things I'd like to ask about, Jade. Your CV says you have some experience of looking after children.
Yes, I was a tutor on a summer camp last year.
Can I ask you about that? What type of things did you do?
Well, I organised games.
Games for...
The children.
OK. And what age were the children?
7 to 10.
OK. And you enjoyed it?
Yes.
What aspect, what part did you enjoy, would you say?
I suppose I'd have to say I liked the games best.
And any problems?
No.
What about the different ages? We often find that different ages together can be difficult.
It depends. In my opinion, you can usually get the older children to help the younger ones.
Work, interview, maybe babysitter.
Maybe babysitter. Not bad.
I think it's the girl. It's not be prepared because posso falar? She don't speak it clearly. She speak a little and little words and
A few words.
yeah, few words and don't speak it. Posso falar? Productive speaking.
Yeah, like here the chip number 5. Yeah.
Yeah,
She doesn't offer full answers,
yeah.
just short answers.
Yes, no.
Mhm. That's it. So you all agree that it was a bad interview, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now I ask you other 2 questions. What did the girl organize on the summer camp? And what can be difficult according to the interviewer?
Organize games
Organize games for
for children's
for the children.
for the children's with 7 to 10 years.
And And what can be difficult according to the interviewer?
Different ages.
Let's see. I will play this part again.
I see. Thank you.
Much.
2. There are a couple of things I'd like to ask about, Jade. Your CV says you have some experience of looking after children.
Yes, I was a tutor on a summer camp last year.
Can I ask you about that? What type of things did you do?
Well, I organised games.
Games for...
The children.
OK. And what age were the children?
7 to 10.
OK. And you enjoyed it?
Yes.
What aspect, what part did you enjoy, would you say?
I suppose I'd have to say I liked the games best.
And any problems?
No.
What about the different ages? We often find that different ages together can be difficult.
It depends. In my opinion, you can usually get the older children to help the younger ones.
And what is her opinion about that, about the difference of ages?
The older kids hurt little kids? No. No,
No.
Is very younger.
What?
Is very younger.
No. The older kids, blah, 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 the youngers.
Yeah.
Ages together can be difficult.
It depends. In my opinion, you can usually get the older children to help the younger ones.
Help. The older children can help the younger ones. Okay, then.
Okay.
And now the third interview. We start with the focus on the first two questions, okay? After I play again for the other there. What type of interview, and if they follow the tips.
3. I think that's about it. Do you have any questions, any queries?
Yes, actually, I do have a query.
Yes, go ahead.
It's about online classes at the university.
Right.
If I'm accepted, I saw that there are, that it's possible to take some courses online.
That's right.
So I wouldn't need to attend classes.
Not for the online courses, but, well, one thing I'd like to say is that the online courses are in many ways more difficult than face-to-face courses. Certainly in terms of reading and writing, they're really quite demanding.
University interview.
Maybe university.
About online course.
Online course. It's not talk about online. Something about online.
Yeah, she told him the online classes can be more difficult to presential class.
Okay, I will play again. You get that. And what does the man want to know? The query that he asks. And why are online courses more difficult than face-to-face courses, according to the interview? So, yes, the online courses are more difficult. So, why?
Find that different ages together can be difficult.
In my to help the younger ones.
3. I think that's about it. Do you have any questions, any queries?
Yes, actually, I do have a query.
Yes, go ahead.
It's about online classes at the university.
Right.
If I'm accepted, I saw that there are, that it's possible to take some courses online.
That's right.
So I wouldn't need to attend classes.
Not for the online courses, but, well...
Before she answers the question 6, what does the man want to know?
About the online classes.
Something about the online class, but being more specific. What exactly he wants to know?
Actually, I do have a query.
Yes, go ahead.
It's about online classes at the university.
Right.
If I'm accepted, I saw that there are, that it's possible to take some courses online.
That's right.
So I wouldn't need to attend classes.
Attend. Attend is what you are doing. Attend is come here and attend the class. It's not participate. We don't say that. In Portuguese we say participar da aula, mas é atender a aula. You attend the class. Like you attend a meeting. You only participate if you organize the meeting. If not, you attend the meeting and like you attend the class. And the guy don't want, also he doesn't want to attend the class. Only watch the videos. Okay? Okay, Diane?
Okay.
Not for the online courses, but, well, one thing I'd like to say is that the online courses are in many ways more difficult than face-to-face courses. Certainly in terms of reading and writing, they're really quite demanding.
She says very, very here in the end.
Demanding.
Okay.
Courses are in many ways more difficult than face-to-face courses.
Now,
Okay.
Certainly in terms of reading and writing, they're really quite demanding.
Reading, writing,
in terms of reading
Really
and
quite
writing, they are more demanding. Exigente. Demanding, exigente. Que cria demandas. Like say, oh, my boss is very demanding. It's like he's always demanding things, asking things for you. So it's like that. This word demanding. Okay? So that's it. Okay? So some interviews about it.
Sure. Can I?
Feel free.
Eat my
I just don't have a.
because I'm very hungry.
Okay. I don't have yeah. What's that in English? I forgot. I know it's spoon and fork, but I don't remember the word talher. Garfo é fork e spoon é colher, mas talher não me lembro. Okay, if you want some coffee to join to follow it,
Okay.
I don't think it would be tasty. So we have here some extracts, okay, from the audios, and we have some expressions to introduce a question. It's not a question yet, but you are very polite, so you introduce like, can I ask one question? Oh, that's in fact a question already, you know. So like here, okay, is there anything else? Could I ask a question? So you just before the question. In distract 2, where can you see this where can you see a thing like that?
Can I ask you about that?
Can I ask you about that? So it's like before you make the question, you say, can I ask you about that? The last one.
No.
Huh?
No. I don't have a query.
I do have a query.
What do you get query?
Uma solicitação. Okay, that's it. It's just like you introduce that you were going to make a question after that. It's just being very polite. And other expressions, let's check here other expressions that are used to introduce an opinion. The first one here. I've spent time in Britain, blah, blah, blah. So for me, the most important thing is just blah, blah, blah. So it's like you introduce the opinion you're going to say. So for me, the most important thing is, blah, blah, blah. You say, what is the most important thing for you? Where do you find this in the second extract here?
What aspect?
No.
No.
Think about the person who is giving the opinion. Is
Suppose I have to say.
I'd have to say I like it, maybe, because she's saying what she liked it best. But there is one more.
No. No.
In my opinion. In my opinion.
Ah, yes, after.
In my
I
opinion.
saw be, between the no between okay and the sport.
Okay. But it's there. And the last one. The last one.
I'd like to say.
One thing I'd like to say is blah, 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 blah. We are going to make a conversation over that. Wait a little bit. We are going to do that. Before, please go to the page 128. Talk about yourself. Diane, please read this first box here about introducing a question.
Okay. Introduction a question. Could I ask a question? There are a couple of things I'd like to ask about. Can I ask you about that? I have a query. Query.
Mhm. Very okay. Fabio, read the second.
Introducing an opinion. For me, the most important thing is I'd have to say, in my opinion, one thing I'd like to say is that.
This is very similar to Portuguese. Sometimes we don't have these similarities here with the languages, but here is a point where we say normally the same. Remember, this is a worldwide used book, so there are some cultures where they don't say like that. So that's why they are showing why you do that. Exercise here 1.3. Find and correct the mistake.
Bosco,
Oops. Find and correct the mistake.
sorry.
In the conversation below, there are 6 mistakes. The mistakes are related to this, okay? There are a couple of things I'd like to ask about.
I'd like to ask.
I'd like to ask about.
Take a paper.
To ask about, okay? Go ahead. Firstly,
Say. In my opinion, no, but
which of your
I have to say I haven't.
I'd say, or I have to say. I'd have não dá.
I have to. Não tem nada.
Não.
Ah, tá.
Então ou é I have to say, ou é I'd say. Que eu diria, né? Ó, mas ali, aqui, I'd have to say, not I'd have. Eu teria que dizer que, então I'd have to say. For me, my best film, and it was my.
O for me, ele não tá dando uma opinião.
For me, sim. Para mim, também é uma opinião. For me. It's my best film and it was my first comedy. Can I ask you?
Okay, I ask you, can I ask you about that?
About that. Can I ask you about that? Can I ask?
I suppose.
Nessa aqui? Não.
Could I ask a question?
A question. Could I ask a question?
It's accurate.
Accurate. Is that you don't make mistakes?
In my opinion, tá? By my opinion.
In my opinion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Where?
In the last line.
Ah. Totalmente. Eu não falo mais.
Is in this line here, just to be fast.
I would like to see. Aqui tá on off thing, yeah. One thing.
One thing. One. Not one off. Okay, let's play that. Fabio, you are letter A. Luana, you are letter B, please.
There are a couple of things I'd like to ask about. Go ahead. Firstly, which of your films do you think is the best? I'd have to say Millennium Dreamer. For me, it's my best film and it was my first comedy. Can I ask you about that? You have never done comedy before. Why not? I don't know. I suppose people think I'm a serious actor. Could I ask a question about your image? Is it accurate? Are you really the strong silent type in real life?
Type. Silent.
Silent type in real life? No. One thing I'd like to say is that these images are invented by the media. And in my opinion, good actors are never just one thing. That's why there's actors.
They are actors.
There's actors.
Por que você está colocando
Theirs.
Não tem esse S aí. That's why they are actors.
That's why they are actors. É que a língua enrola.
They are actors. Okay.
What is the strongest feeling type?
Are you really the strong silent type in real life? Você é na verdade esse tipo é que não dá para traduzir na mesma sequência. Esse tipo silencioso,
Misterioso,
fortemente silencioso. Você é do tipo que você é muito silencioso na vida real, no sentido de tímido. Silent aqui no sentido de tímido. E aqui a pessoa I suppose people think I'm a serious actor. Então, as pessoas acham que eu sou um ator sério. Posso perguntar sobre a sua imagem? Ela é acurada? Você é realmente esse tipo de pessoa silenciosa, fortemente silenciosa na vida real? Então, ele diz que não, que essa é inventado pela mídia. No caso, provavelmente um papel que ele fez, ele era um tipo silencioso nesse papel de um filme. Okay, girls, let's return to the page 15. So this is the same exercise 6. I will skip is the same. I do have a query. Can I ask you a question about? It's the same. I will skip that. Let's go to the 7a. How I would like that you match the expressions with the definitions. No, it's not a definition. It's just the same meaning. Like, of course means yes, definitely.
That's right. Yes, definitely.
No.
You're correct. You're correct.
You're correct.
Mhm. I see. Please continue. No. I understand.
Yes, I see means I understand.
Problem is that yes, definitely.
No, yes, definitely já foi.
I see. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. And go ahead, please continue.
Okay? Take care because this makes sense in English, but in Portuguese can be a little rude. It's like you are saying something to me and say, eu ouvi. So sounds impolite in Portuguese, but in English is okay. Like I understand. Oh, you say something, oh, I didn't come to class last week because I was sick. I see. It's polite to say that. It's not like Portuguese, eu vi que você não veio. It's like no problem. Like if like you, I bring for you a coffee, and then you say thank you, and I say no problem. I don't need to say you are welcome. Just no problem.
Mhm.
Okay. It's very common use no problem instead of you are welcome.
It's not common. We listen here.
No.
No problem. Why no problem?
It's not common for us, but pay attention when you listen to when you watch something. How people say a lot, no problem. And go ahead. Go ahead. Like you are talking, you start, oh, go ahead. Continue what you were doing. Vai em frente. Go ahead.
Em português, tipo assim, vai lá então.
Okay, now we are going to the speaking part. Okay, we are going to do a kind of interview. So I will start now. You are in 3, so we are just going to do in turns. So you read, now you do Luana and Diane doing the exercise. Luana, you go to the page 158, please. And Diane, you go to the page 162.
Okay.
I will go here in the page 162. We are, there's actually. So these are your instructions. You are here, student B, okay? Diane, look here.
Okay.
You want blah, blah, blah. This is your point. Don't look there.
But
It's not
I'm going to 158.
58? No, 8, no. 54. 54?
58 and
8.
Yeah, you are 158. You are right. I am showing here the screen for Diane. This is Diane. Don't look there. You are 158. Okay.
Okay.
It's a role play.
Sorry.
It's a different.
I
You are
understand. Okay.
So you are student A. What's the point? You have different roles. So you are the. Oh, you work for family. No, you work for the school, and Diane wants to study there. Okay. So first of all, read the information if you understand all. And after we do the role play, you can also go to this page here, Fab, because after I will ask you to do this. Go to the page 162. No, 58. Because I will ask Diane to do with you. Okay, then you are looking there.
Yeah.
Yes, get prepared for this. I will let the book in this page here. So please try to use these expressions, okay? When you make it, I will let it here in the screen, so you don't need to change pages. Okay, are you ready, Diane?
Yes. Okay.
So please go, you and Luana.
Okay. And hello, Luana. How are you?
So I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine too. And Luana, could I ask you a question?
Yes, sure. How can I help you?
Okay. So I would like more information about the business courses.
Okay. This school are the is the most famous beauty school at the city. So here you will learn about business, and you can go and here we prepare a new experience for the student, because we disponibilizamos.
We make available
We make available a new training, no, internals, no, not train, nothing. We
interns.
interns for the other companies, and we open open the way for it, and yeah,
Okay, and I would like to say too, is relevant some work experience to start this course?
Can you repeat the answer? The question is.
Is relevant, sorry.
Is it?
Sorry?
Is it relevant?
Yes. Is it relevant some experience, a work experience to start the course?
Tem ali dizendo se é preciso ter experiência ou não.
Okay. No, it's not necessary to not necessarily have an experience, because here we are prepared the student to the course, so it's not a exigência.
It's not a demand.
It's not a demand.
Okay, perfect.
Please, could you explain the reason of could you explain the reason that you want to do this course?
Invent, create something there.
Ai. I don't know.
Ah, sei, diga que é alguma coisa necessária para o teu trabalho, alguma coisa assim.
Yes, I planning change my career. So I would like study before.
Ah, okay, it's very interesting. If you want to change the career, could you explain what your plans for the future?
Yes, this is my plan. So I would like to change my career in 5 years.
Okay, and so in fact, this course is very appropriate for you,
Suitable.
suitable.
Suitable é apropriado.
Appropriate?
Não.
Yeah.
Appropriate, existe a palavra, mas é da palavra se apropriar, tipo algo. O governo se apropriou das minhas terras. Aí é appropriate.
Oh, is that?
É suitable. Eu gostei. Suitable.
Okay, so I will check the investment necessary and I return it to you, okay?
Okay, thank you. If
Okay,
you
thank you.
want more information, please send me my mail, send it for mail or contact me because I am available.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, very good presentation. You are in the 158, right? So just wait a minute. But it's the same. No, it's the same. So let's do in the opposite way now, because I want that all of you practice. So let's do the same, but now you are the interviewer, okay? So Fabio will be the interview. No, but Diane must be the interviewer, and you must be the interviewee. Okay, Diane. So you go now, Diane, to the page 158. So I need to change. Sorry for that. Diane, you go to the page 158 here.
Okay,
And then that you have the information, and Fabi will make the same questions that you made, but you use this information here to answer her.
okay.
You start because it's like you call, like, or I will be the telephone. Tiring.
Pode colocar na página.
Oh, sure, sorry.
Hello, can I ask about that? Can I ask about the business course?
Hello. Yes, I help you. What is your question?
I'd like to start a business course, and I have a query about work experience. It's necessary some work experience for start the course.
So, the first moment do not necessary work experience to start the courses, but I would like say know what is the reason for you doing the course?
Okay. It's about in my job. It's necessary a course because it's in business area, and for this I I'd like to start a course.
Okay, perfect. So, do you have work experience, correct?
Yes, I worked in a business company for 2 years, and I like to change my position inside the company.
Okay, okay. So, I believe the your course is a suitable to your para o que você busca.
For what you look for. For what you look for.
For what we look for, because your school is a very good school. The business school. We have more 10 years in this area, and we have a many professionals. A graduate many professionals. So in the last question, what is the plan of the future?
It's about in my job. I would like to change my position in the company for supervisor and
And esse treinamento é importante.
Of course, it's important. The company demands a course.
Okay. So, in my opinion, this course is a very suitable to you, because we have a model, módulo, a model dedicated to increase the career. So I believe you like the course.
Okay. Thank you for the information.
Okay. I will transfer you to the finance area to speak about the investment, okay? Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Hello, Thiago.
Hello.
Thanks for that, first of all. Thanks, Diane, very good. Hello, my friends. So we are here doing a exercise that's a role play. Luana, you go now to the page 158. So now you do it, Thiago, this exercise. You did it the page 162, right? 58, no, 58.
158, yes.
So now you go to the page 162, and Thiago, you go to the page 158. The thing is this. Take a look here, Thiago, in this.
Okay.
Because Luana is going to look for your company to make a training course. And you are this person here, okay?
Okay.
I'll just take a look. Tell me, you, Thiago, when we can start. Okay?
I'm ready. Yes.
Okay. So it's like a call. So Luana is calling you. I will show here the expressions you can use to do this here. Try to use these expressions too to add a difficulty thing. So Luana, you can start.
Hello.
Hello.
I have a query about your course. Please, could you give me more details about your business course?
Thiago, you understand?
Yeah, understand, but sorry for my question. It's about my business school, my career, my
No.
graduation.
You are. Peraí, acho que você não entendeu. É um role play, é um role play que a gente chama. Você é essa pessoa. Tá aí, você aqui. Você é essa pessoa aqui, ó. Ó, você trabalha para uma famosa escola de negócio,
Ok.
tá? E o estudante B quer saber sobre o curso. E você vai falando vai fazer essas perguntas para ela. E ela fez uma para você. Entendeu?
Entendi.
So so she wants to know about the business course. You can answer.
Just a minute. Sorry, teacher, because this to pick up the class in the middle for me it's
Okay,
complicated.
so you say you
Okay.
are not prepared for that. Okay, don't worry. Let's do you two then, okay? So Fabi, you are going to be in the page 158, and Luana, you are the person in the page 162. No problem.
Okay, sorry.
So just wait a little more, then we include you in the class. So again, I'll put here. I'm sorry, can you say again? Agora você troca. Já hoje você foi a atender, então agora você é a pessoa que você começou com o Thiago.
Hello. Could I ask some question for you about the business course?
Yeah, go ahead.
Please, I would like to start a new business, but first of all, I need to study about that. Please, could you give me details about the course, if you have some specific business, what the course do you have?
Okay, so the course is in the evenings, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., Monday to Friday. The course is about business, in especially sales, and you learning about sales, customers,
Sales, customers, logistics.
Supply chain.
Very complete.
Yes.
Okay, but but I have a query. It's necessary to have? No.
It's necessary
It's necessary to have relevant experience in another company, or you accepted the new integration that never work in the era?
No, it's not necessary, but if you have experience, probably the course is more easy for you. then people it's not experienced in business area. But it's not necessary.
Ah, okay.
Okay, and what your expectations of the course?
So I would like to learn about logistics, just specific logistics, because as I mentioned, I want to learn a new. I want to explorar, no, explore a new era in the.
Okay, and you have a work experience in business?
In business, yes, but not in logistics.
Okay, nice. And what's your plans for the future?
I my in my future
I intend to.
I intend to be a new career and work in another country. So because of that, because of that, I want to study more this.
I see. Okay. Okay, Lana, is it? If you have another question, you can call for us.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for your attention.
Bye bye.
Very good. Okay. Very good, my friends. So we close here the page 15, the topic about yourself. Okay. Sorry, Thiago, for not including you here. I tried, but it was not possible. And then we move the topic. We close here. We go to the next. That is the video part. Okay. Let's talk about the video part. And then after here, we have some more conversation to do today. Okay. So first, let's work here to answer some things. Let's have a conversation about that. You can talk, okay? Not in order. Who wants to talk? Feel free, okay? I want that you try to talk and take part in the class here. What creative or sporting activities are important to you? And how would you feel if you couldn't do them anymore? Do you do any sporting activities? And Thiago, sorry, man, there's a lot of noise behind you.
Just a moment, sorry.
Okay. You say you are doing Pilates?
Yes, it's about
Yes.
yes. Okay. I like it, and when I don't go to Pilates, I
miss it.
miss it, yes, because it's for my body.
You feel bad when you don't go.
Yes,
The physical activity is important for you. Luana, you go to the gym, right?
Yes.
How important is that for you?
Nowadays, I'm going to the gym and I play my pipe. So for me, it's very important because I think in my future I want to be a older woman that can move and move or set the sometimes
Sit.
sit by me. And I think it's more important than just this
Just fitness.
just the fitness.
Or,
But
mhm.
more important, but I think the fitness
Is
good.
the is a
It's the
good
consequence.
collateral, is a good
The
consequence.
yeah.
Oh, I really think like you, like I like doing activities because I believe that my future will be better. I am worried about, oh, getting the 60s and then you cannot walk anymore or you need support for other people. I am very afraid of that. Yes. Diane, what about you? Do you make any sporting activities?
Yes. So I like the practice, the shooting sports.
Nice.
Yes. My family and this year we start the
Training? No.
É,
Competition?
the rain, the room, the caminhadas,
Walking.
trilhas, yes,
Trails or
trail,
hiking.
yes.
It's better. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hiking. That's good. Very good. And do you believe this is important for you? Then why you are doing this?
Yes, and the shotting is very important for us because it's a sport that my husband, my daughter, and I practice it together. So once time per month, more or less,
Once a month?
once a month, more or less, or two, or
Or
2 months,
twice?
twice a month. We go the club and the practice the sport.
Very good. Chag, what about you?
I'm go to the gym and practice mountain bike.
Mountain bike. Good. And how important these activities are for you?
For me, it's very important because it's help a lot about
Very healthy?
it's very help about the stress, for example, and to practice some activities. For me, it's important.
Nice, nice. Okay. Then the next question, which creative or sporting activities would be particularly difficult if you were blind? What problems do you think a blind person would have? Talk about sporting activities you cannot see.
Bike.
Yeah, the mountain bike would be quite difficult, I suppose. Shooting, yeah, shooting would be very, very hard.
I don't know. It's probably a lot of activities. It's difficult, but I the basket or soccer, the people play in Olympiads, Olympics, and a lot of sports, but it's more difficult.
Sorry to say that, and it's fun. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Blind people playing soccer is
Yes,
oh,
never did.
Sorry. They can see the ball, you know? They can see the ball. It's
Very difficult. There are a lot of sports the people practice. I like luta,
fighting.
fighting or judo or
Really? I don't. I never.
I think but in my opinion, the sporter, if the person is blind, it's more, it's easy, it's more easier.
It's easier.
Yeah, it's easier to practice a sport that in particular or in one
Person.
or a person or in one or two people again. But when the expert the expert with more people or playing in groups, it's more difficult.
yeah.
Or for example, but but I think now the person if the person is blind but want to surfing, impossible. I think it's impossible. I don't know.
So for me, it looks impossible too. But there are people with one leg surfing, and I can't, or with
But-
one arm. So that, of course, but surfing, running, I saw a lot of people running blind. Then it's like, but it's dangerous anyway because can be obstacles. You must have somebody together you to
Yeah.
run. Thiago, Daiane, do you give an example?
No, maybe the shooting sports because
It's dangerous.
yeah,
Yes. I think that's something like that. Yeah. Only maybe if the target has a noise, a kind of noise, then listen but it's dangerous anyway, you know.
Yes.
Okay, Thiago?
I was thinking about it, but I agree that the short sports is impossible because if you provide some noise, of course, it's easier to some feeling, but not so to, how can I say? You can not short the target,
Yeah.
but this is dangerous. Of course, on other sports, it's okay. Athletics or soccer, it's not easier, but it's possible to practice.
Mhm. Okay, my friends, let's go. Let's see the video about the blind painter. Okay, so Thiago, read you here this information. The blind painter, please.
Uh, Serge Man painted all of his professional life, first as a teacher and later as a professional artist. In his mind, 36,
Mid-30s, mid-30s.
30s, mid-30s, he developed cataracts,
Cataracts.
cataracts on both eyes, eventually leading to total blindness. He continued to paint. 25 years later, Serge's work was very popular with art collectors, with paintings regularly selling for more than 50,000 libras. I don't know,
Pounds.
pounds.
Mhm.
He spoke to BBC News about his life and how he continued to work.
Sounds very weird, right? If the guy cannot see. Oh, was not Beethoven that was deaf and was also, I don't know if his whole life, but I've heard that he was deaf and he made a lot of sonnets. So crazy, isn't it? And we cannot do sometimes the regular stuff, like the... Oh my God. Okay, first of all, look if you understand everything.
Blindness.
If blind is cego, blindness é cegueira. This cricket hurt my ears. Okay? Oh, check if you have enough. I will play the video, okay?
My name is Sagi Man, and I'm a painter. I now live in a little town in North Suffolk with my wife, Frances. For 25 years, I've been registered blind. My desire has always been to make paintings, to make visual metaphors for my experience of reality. In the early 70s, when I was 34, 35, I got cataracts in both my eyes. With each operation, my sight was getting worse and worse, until the eye sort of exploded, and that was the total blindness which I had been trying to prepare myself for years. The idea of painting when you were totally blind seemed a nonsense to me. And so when I came back from hospital, I remember standing in my studio and thinking, now what? I thought, well, I've got this canvas stretched, ready to go. I've got all this paint and my brushes, and I thought, I wonder what would happen if I give that a go. So I brushed ultramarine up there where the sky was, and I had the most extraordinary sensation. I saw the canvas go blue. I painted for about an hour, and then my daughter was sort of walking by, and she said, God, Dad, that's beautiful. So I thought, well, there you go, there is painting after blindness, and I've been doing it ever since. Pre-total blindness, I would say I was a landscape painter. And as I got blinder, figures at touching distance became more important. Now, what I had from painting previous paintings with standing figures in was this cardboard tube. It's the height of my wife, and that bit of blue tack marks her chin, that marks her waist, that marks her knees. And I then marked down this standing figure on my canvas, the different heights which correspond to those positions. So I begin to build up a drawing in blue tack.
Do you understand how the guy made the painting using that thing?
Yes. I just understand the introduction, and now some words.
Yeah, it is very difficult English from the guy. Yeah. To not go until the end because it's a long video, let's see with subtitles again, yeah. this first part here.
My name is Sagi Man, and I'm a painter. I now live in a little town in North Suffolk with my wife, Frances. For 25 years, I've been registered blind. My desire has always been to make paintings, to make visual metaphors for my experience of reality. In the early 70s, when I was 34, 35, I got cataracts in both my eyes. With each operation, my sight was getting worse and worse, until the eye sort of exploded, and that was the total blindness which I had been trying to prepare myself for years.
My figure was getting worse and worse.
My sight. So, with each operation, com cada operação, minha vista estava ficando pior e pior. So even probably the technology of that time was not like nowadays. I don't know if nowadays is all kind of cataracts can be operated. In fact, I don't know. Okay. So he has.
The eye sort of exploded.
Até que o olho meio que explodiu. Tipo que explodiu.
Okay.
Which I had been trying. So que ele estava tentando se preparar. Because, probably it's not something easy.
No.
The idea of painting when you were totally blind seemed a nonsense to me. And so when I came back from hospital, I remember standing in my studio and thinking, you know, now what? I thought, well, I've got this canvas stretched, ready to go. I've got all this paint and my brushes, and I thought, I wonder what would happen if I give that a go. So I brushed ultramarine up there where the sky was, and I had the most extraordinary sensation.
So I brush and
Okay. The idea
The idea of
pain. Here's easy. Thiago, Daiane, are you following there?
Yes.
It's okay.
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 So, I thought.
O que é canvas street?
Canvas é o painel.
Moldura?
Não, o painel de pintura.
Sim.
O painel de pintura. Então, stretch de esticado. Eu estava com o meu painel esticado, pronto para ir, e toda essa tinta, meus pincéis.
I thought, well, I've got this canvas stretched, ready to go. I've got all this paint and my brushes, and I thought, I wonder what would happen if I give that a go.
Eu me perguntei, I wonder, o que aconteceria se eu desse uma ida? Dá para traduzir. Se eu tentasse. If I give that a go, se eu desse aquilo uma chance, se eu tentasse, não dá para traduzir ao pé da letra.
So I brushed ultramarine up there where the sky was, and I had the most extraordinary sensation. I saw the canvas go blue. I painted for about an hour, and then my daughter was sort of walking.
Brush ultramarine up there where the sky was. Ultramarine.
Tá que é o nome da cor?
Eu acho que é. Eu pintei ultramarino lá onde estava o céu. E eu tive a mais extraordinária sensação.
Eu vi o
Painel,
Painel
pintura,
azul.
ficar azul.
I painted for about an hour, and then my daughter was sort of walking by, and she said, God, Dad, that's beautiful. So I thought, well, there you go. There is painting after blindness, and I've been doing it ever since.
I've been doing it
Desde então.
Uhum.
Eu tenho feito isso desde então.
After being okay.
A pintura depois da cegueira.
Pre-total blindness, I would say I was a landscape painter. And as I got blinder, figures at touching distance became more important.
I was a landscape painter.
Pintor de paisagens. Lembra quando você vai imprimir, tem o portrait e o landscape. O landscape é a paisagem e o portrait é o retrato.
Pre-total
Okay.
blindness,
Figures that
I would say I was a landscape painter. And as I got blinder, figures at touching distance became more important. Now, what I had from painting previous paintings with standing figures in was this cardboard tube.
What from painting groups, painting with standing figures. O que eu tinha de pinturas anteriores, pintando com figuras em pé, com imagens em pé, neste tubo de PVC, vamos dizer, PVC é uma marca, né? Mas cardboard é o material.
It's the height of my wife, and that bit of blue tack marks her chin, that marks her waist, that marks her knees. And it's the height of my wife.
It's the height of my wife.
And that bit of blue tack marks.
It's blue tack. Blue tack é o grampinho de prender ali. Blue tack marks her chin.
Marks her chin, that marks her waist, that marks her knees.
That other marks her waist, o peito, and the other her knees. Okay?
And I then marked down this standing figure on my canvas, the different heights which correspond to those positions. So I begin to build up a drawing in blue tack.
So he compares the painting with the...
So I need to in blue
tack. Blue tack é esse prendedor aí, alfinete, ou ele feito de massinha, alguma coisa assim.
Now, the first thing is to find myself. Now, the thing about these bits of blue tack, of course, is that what they are actually is coordinates. They're not all the same size, and that helps me to find myself, because certain places I put bigger bits.
They're not the same size. And that helps me to find myself, because in certain places I put bigger bits, bigger or smaller. Got that? Got a little easier, right? Try to pay attention again here. Try to get the most details you can.
My name is Sagi Man, and I'm a painter. I now live in a little town in North Suffolk with my wife, Frances. For 25 years, I've been registered blind. My desire has always been to make paintings, to make visual metaphors for my experience of reality. In the early 70s, when I was 34, 35, I got cataracts in both my eyes. With each operation, my sight was getting worse and worse, until the eye sort of exploded, and that was the total blindness which I had been trying to prepare myself for years. The idea of painting when you were totally blind seemed a nonsense to me. And so when I came back from hospital, I remember standing in my studio and thinking, you know, now what? I thought, well, I've got this canvas stretched, ready to go. I've got all this paint and my brushes, and I thought, I wonder what would happen if I give that a go. So I brushed ultramarine up there where the sky was, and I had the most extraordinary sensation. I saw the canvas go blue. I painted for about an hour, and then my daughter was sort of walking by, and she said, "God, Dad, that's beautiful." So I thought, well, there you go, there is painting after blindness, and I've been doing it ever since. Pre-total blindness, I would say I was a landscape painter. And as I got blinder, figures at touching distance became more important. Now, what I had from painting previous paintings with standing figures in was this cardboard tube. It's the height of my wife, and that bit of blue tack marks her chin, that marks her waist, that marks her knees. And I then marked down this standing figure on my canvas, the different heights which correspond to those positions. So I begin to build up a drawing in blue tack. Okay, now the first thing is to find myself. Now the thing about these bits of blue tack, of course, is that what they are actually is coordinates. They're not all the same size, and that helps me to find myself, because certain places I put bigger bits.
It's hard, right?
Very hard.
So where is this guy from? He's saying here in the beginning, North Suffolk. Where is that? North Suffolk, but it's a very heavy English, you know. And then his old man is a kind of he talks in a difficult way, so it makes it even harder to understand.
When we first listen, after the read and listen, and after the second step, we listen again. After read, we understand more. But now, in this video, it's not the case.
Yes, even the same way is hard. But it's a little better, I suppose. Not all, but
Yes, little better, but
When we read, we understand, but
let's see until the end now. So, Thiago, Diane, how were for you to understand? You understand a little more the second time?
Yes.
Yeah.
But even with a little better, it's still difficult, right? Or no, for you was
No,
okay.
no, difficult.
All right.
Well, I'm Christopher Burness, and this is Cadogan Contemporary Art Gallery in London. And on the wall at the minute, we have paintings by Sagi Man. Since he lost his sight, we have had 3 exhibitions of his work, and they've all been wonderful. We have a lot of really well-known collectors who have his work, extraordinary people like Steven Spielberg and Daniel Day-Lewis. Bruce Springsteen was in the gallery last week. Beyond that, we obviously have major, serious art collectors who collect Sagi. This painting is actually now sold, and I suppose prices of this size of painting is now around the area of about £50,000. They're not cosy little conventional paintings. They are edgy, dangerous. They tell stories. They're full of impact through colour. I think they're very individual. It is astonishing, and he is brilliant.
I had to sort of reinvent painting for myself. It seems sort of more or less impossible, but if you're just determined to keep going, you know, you don't need to give up. Because if your subject is your own experience, then as long as you're having an experience, you've got a subject. And that has turned out to be true even into total blindness.
Now I ask you, what's your problem? You know, like when you see something like, what the problem you have? You know,
very interesting, because the painter, it's very good, because we understand what he thinks. And it's very bad, because he don't see.
wow, it's insane. Like how he know that? Okay, here's a person. Here I finish the person, then wow,
Yeah.
it's Easy.
But I understand nothing.
Okay, let's go here.
Well, I'm Christopher Burness, and this is Cadogan Contemporary Art Gallery in London. And on the wall at the minute, we have paintings by Sagi Man. Since he lost his sight, we have had 3 exhibitions of his work, and they've all been wonderful. We have a lot of really well-known collectors who have his work.
Oh,
Extraordinary people like Steven Spielberg and Daniel Day-Lewis. Bruce Springsteen was in the gallery last week. Beyond that, we obviously have major, serious art collectors who collect Sagi. This painting is actually now sold, and I suppose prices of this size of painting is now around the area of about £50,000. They're not cosy little conventional paintings. They are edgy, dangerous. They tell stories. They're full of impact through colour. I think they're very individual. It is astonishing, and he is brilliant.
looking in this part.
They're not all the same size.
Well,
Take a look at this part. There's a word here that I am not sure. I will check.
Astonishing.
No. I know, but I can't explain when you ask me to translate edgy. I understand because it is about, but I cannot explain it. And I suppose the translation, no. There is no translation for that. Wait, you are asking something?
No, astonishing.
Astonishing is like brilliant, but is like incredible, wonderful. The specific translation?
Well, collectors.
Surpreendente.
Not really well known.
Eu já vi o pessoal dessa palavra edge, né? Então,
Yeah, but we don't have a translation here. Says nervous, but the idea is unconventional. It's like edge, because edge é canto. Então edge é como se fosse canto. Não tem como trazer. Os cantos são exagerados, vamos dizer assim. Ele é com os cantos exagerados, vamos dizer assim.
mas esse edge, ele é uma expressão que usa para pessoa.
Daí é nervoso.
Mas não é tipo assim, como se fosse uma coisa meio fora do padrão, algo assim. Eu já vi o pessoal usar
Ousado.
tipo, como você falou,
Ousado mas
não,
é fora do padrão.
convencional.
Não convencional, fora do padrão.
Uhum.
Vamos dizer, o padrão, sei lá, só que ele está relacionado, é fora do padrão, só que relacionado às formas, né? Senão,
It is strange.
astonishing, não.
Yes.
Surpreendente. Mas porque Ed, como Ed vem de cantos, então ele é, de fato, não convencional, só que relacionado às formas. Eu já vi essa expressão, por exemplo, falando do design de um carro. Ele é Ed, sei lá, já viram aquele Cybertruck? Cybertruck da Tesla? O cara da Tesla lá criou uma caminhonete muito ousada, vamos dizer assim, uns cantos e tal. Então, seria Ed. Porque falando das formas, ele tem uma forma ousada. The last part here about this argument.
I had to sort of reinvent painting for myself. It seems sort
Tipo que? Eu tive tipo que reinventar. Meio tipo que?
It seems sort of more or less impossible. But if you're just determined to keep going, you don't need to give up. Because if your subject is your own experience, then as long as you're having an experience, you've got a subject. And that has turned out to be true even into total blindness.
You have experience. So, as he has experience, isso acabou que o turnaround seria algo como acabou que, e acabou que isso se tornou verdadeiro mesmo em total segredo. Very good. Beautiful story about the guy. Yes. So, I would like to close here with some conversation. So, but this is very subjective. So let's move here. We have some questions here just to close this 10 minutes because we spent here almost an hour in the video. So we have 10 minutes. I want to spend these minutes with these questions here.
Who are you?
Who are you? So
I don't know.
what 3 words best describe you? Could say something like that?
We are in an interview.
Something like that. In fact, the last class I don't remember who were here in the last class, but you were here.
Yes.
We made an interview, an interview about job interview in the last 30 minutes. So start you there online. Start there, Thiago. You. What 3 words best describe you?
It's funny because I don't know.
No, as this is a very subjective question, let's go to the second. Second is a good question. What's your idea of perfect happiness? It's not easy anyway.
No, but my current situation is about be father.
Oh, congratulations. Be a father. He's going to be a father. So is a reason for being happy, man. Very good.
Yes.
Yes. Or let's try to answer the question you want. It helps you. Get one question here, decide what question you want to answer.
I respond to, I think it's financial stability and my family good and well and with healthy.
And healthy.
And healthy. Yes.
Money and healthy.
And happy.
Yes. Oh, that's the thing.
I am a very simple person. I think just need money and help. Everybody just money.
Just money.
Just won the lottery.
Diane, tell me about you. What's perfect happiness for you?
I don't know. And
We never stop to think.
sorry?
We never stop to think about that, right? We
Yeah.
just live. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect happiness. I travel with my family.
Okay. Okay. Oh, 3 is interesting. What possession is most important to you? That you use a lot. Not that you have a feeling. Qual posse que você tem que é mais importante? What object for you that's the most important?
Just objects.
Yeah, in this case, possession is something that you bought or you won, but it's a possession, it's an object.
Okay. I think my car.
My car, because I just bought my car.
Like all my money is there, something like this. Something that
How can I say? Crise existencial.
Living crisis.
Yes, because this question can be can be
In a living crisis.
in a living
Crisis.
crisis.
Oh, but it's good to think about that
Yes,
sometimes,
it's
you
very
know?
good because we don't stop to think
Yeah.
about the life.
Oh, this is interesting about there are some in all the materials they have this kind of questions, and sometimes, especially in private classes, I talk to students. Oh, you'll never stop to think about that. You just live like this. Yes. One very good, possession. I love my screwer. I like a lot that object. Uma parafusadeira elétrica. I love that. I have one, and I really love that. I think it was the best thing I bought. Oh, you need to answer number 4, all of you. Number 4. What is your greatest achievement? You need to have one great achievement. Conquista. Qual que foi a sua maior conquista até agora? Até esse momento. What's your greatest achievement? You must have one that you say, oh, I am really proud of me because of this. No, you need to have something.
I think he conclude the graduation. It's a great achievement. But for the people is difficult.
It's hard to get graduated, in fact.
In my case, is my house.
Your house, yes, it's a big achievement. Yes. I have more 10 years to have this achievement, stay in the house. After that, I can say that.
Just 10 years is good.
Yeah, just 10 years.
Because January, the people just can see it after 36 years.
Thiago, what is your greatest achievement? Being a father now.
Yeah, father. But of course, my graduate was a greatest achievement, and after adults, we know that it's difficult to speak in English. But for
Yeah,
me, it's a greatest achievement to speak.
nice.
I know that I don't speak very well, but for me, it's a better can I do for a moment.
No, man, you speak very well. Don't say that. You speak very well. Just one more. We have more 3 minutes. You can answer one more. Choose one. Everyone can choose
What
one.
is carry with you? What do you always carry? Okay.
Choose one question and answer that question that you choose.
What's your favorite month and why? I like to December because I like Christmas and the end of the year. I like the
Vibes.
Yes.
I love the December vibes too. Yeah, it's very nice. I don't know why, but probably because of that too. But December is a very nice month, I think.
Buddy.
You, Luana, what? Choose one for saying.
What if you could change one thing about the past, what would it be? I think if I can change my past, I
I would have.
I would have.
Eu teria.
I would have studied another
Subject.
Subject. Yes.
Subject é o. Agora nem lembro a palavra em português.
O
Tem, matéria, não,
graduação?
Graduação, não, mas não.
Faculdade?
Não,
Não.
faculdade, é o curso. Subject. Yes.
Yes.
Which one?
I don't know what for
What?
which for what, but nowadays I feeling maybe I like more there's something
Related to.
related to the health.
Oh, it's never too late.
No.
No.
I need to change a lot of things in my life. I don't know.
Diane, do you have something? Can you answer one more?
Yes, and the 5 number.
Ah,
So, and I most like the moments with my family, and I like list.
I like list.
I like list the work many hours per day.
Yeah, that's not good. And to conclude, Thiago, do you have something?
5 too. For me, it's ride the bike, because for me it's so exciting when I take my bike and ride around more than 50 kilometers. For me, it's therapy.
It's relaxing.
Yes.
Okay, my friends, very good. That's it. Thanks a lot for your time. Stop here.